Antarctica, an endless expanse of white where ancient ice stretches as far as the eye can see and secrets lie buried deep below the surface, untouched for millennia. Here, the wind howls across a frozen wasteland, and the sun circles the horizon in a world that feels both alien and eternal. Our team at Concordia Outpost was on a mission unlike any before. We were drilling deeper into the Antarctic ice than anyone had ever dared, searching for the hidden story of Earth's climate, locked away in layers of ice that had never seen the light of day. Every day we braved the biting cold and relentless winds, driven by the hope of discovery. Each layer we extracted was like turning a page in the planet's ancient diary, recording volcanic eruptions, capturing bubbles of ancient air, and preserving the memory of lost seasons. The ice told stories of cataclysms and calm, of ages when the world was very different from today. Life here settled into a routine, work, data, and the ever-present cold that seeped into our bones. Each day was a test of endurance, but also a testament to our shared purpose. We were a small international team united by curiosity and the isolation that only Antarctica can provide. Scientists from every corner of the globe, brought together by a single question: what secrets does this ice hold? Our project, Erebus Deep, was ambitious. We aimed for the very bedrock beneath the ice, hoping to unlock the cycles of Earth itself and reveal the mysteries of our planet's distant past. Every metre drilled was a step further back in time, a journey into epochs long forgotten, where each turn of the drill brought us closer to the unknown. The steady hum of the drill became our heartbeat, echoing through the ice as we pushed past 3,000, then 3,500 metres. The deeper we went, the more the anticipation grew. We neared the theoretical bedrock, tension and excitement building with every passing hour. The data told us we were close, but no one could predict what we might find. Years of planning, countless hours of preparation, and now we believed we were on the verge of a breakthrough that could change everything we knew about Earth's history. We thought we'd find stone, cold, ancient and silent, but what waited for us in the darkness was beyond anything we could have imagined. It would change everything we thought we knew. We were about to discover the impossible, something that would rewrite the story of our world forever. I'm Dr. Aris Thorne, paleoclimatologist. This project was my dream, deciphering the oldest ice on Earth. As the drill neared 4,000 metres, anticipation and unease grew. Nights blurred into days. I watched the monitors, tracking our descent. The ice at this depth was unimaginably old, a direct link to a forgotten world. Our radar showed only flat bedrock below, just as expected. But science thrives on the unexpected. One night during a blizzard, I sent a routine update to Cambridge, describing our progress and the haunting emptiness outside. I had no idea my next message would change history. The silence of Antarctica was about to be shattered. We were on the edge of revelation. The breakthrough wasn't dramatic, just a quiet anomaly. It was late at night and the lab was almost empty, save for a few dedicated scientists. The air was thick with anticipation, the hum of the machines the only sound breaking the silence. The drill's pressure dropped to zero, thermal sensors spiked. The readings were off the charts, unlike anything we had seen before. It was as if the Earth itself was trying to tell us something. Ilara, our lead engineer, ran diagnostics. Everything was normal except the data. She double-checked the systems, her brow furrowed in concentration. The numbers didn't lie, but they didn't make sense either. It was as if we'd drilled into nothing. The drill bit hung suspended in an empty void, a dark abyss that seemed to swallow all light. We were baffled, our minds racing to comprehend the impossible. The depth gauge froze at 4,152 metres, far deeper than any bedrock should be. We had expected to hit solid rock, but instead we found an empty chasm. The implications were staggering. We lowered the downhole camera, the team gathering in tense silence. Every eye was glued to the monitor, breaths held as the camera descended further into the unknown. The camera descended through the ice, then emerged into open air. The transition was surreal, like stepping into another world hidden beneath the ice. We stared, breathless, as the screen revealed a spire, elegant obsidian, glowing with golden light. It was unlike anything we had ever seen, a structure that defied all logic and reason. It wasn't rock or water, it was a structure, a man-made creation, hidden away for millennia, waiting to be discovered. The camera spun, revealing more: arches, towers, a city, an entire civilization, frozen in time, perfectly preserved beneath the ice. Not a natural formation, but a metropolis, perfectly preserved. The scale of it was breathtaking, a testament to the ingenuity of its creators. We had found a city, buried beneath 4 kilometers of Antarctic ice. The impossible was real. Our discovery would rewrite history, challenging everything we thought we knew about our world. Our world had changed in an instant. The secrets of the past had been unveiled, and the future was now filled with endless possibilities. Ilara guided the camera, revealing a sprawling, alien metropolis. Towers and arches stretched into the cavern, their forms too perfect, too organic for human hands. The city glowed with a soft, golden light. No lamps, no sun, just an inherent radiance. Structures flowed together, carved with shifting geometric patterns, perhaps a language of light. No windows, no doors, architecture for beings unlike us. The city was pristine, untouched by time or crushing ice. It felt alive yet utterly silent. We watched for hours, exploring street after street. Each vista was more stunning, more mysterious. We had come to study the past, but found a history no one imagined. This was not a human city. It was a relic from a forgotten world. Awe and disbelief filled us. The city's age became our next obsession. The ice core held the answer, each layer a timestamp. We analysed the lowest ice, measuring isotopes and ancient air. The results stunned us. The ice above the cavern was 12,000 years old. The city had been buried since the end of the Younger Dryas, when Antarctica was temperate. This metropolis thrived before the ice, before human civilization began. The implications were staggering. 12,000 years ago, humans were just forming small societies. This city was built by someone else, an unknown civilization. It was a silent testament to a lost chapter of Earth's history. Our understanding of the past was shattered. The city was a mystery, frozen and forgotten. We had uncovered a secret older than humanity itself. The outpost was transformed. Shock gave way to awe, then to fear. We watched the city's live feed in reverent silence, feeling small and unprepared. The city's existence shattered our understanding of history. Its silence was haunting. Where were its builders? We alone knew of this secret, burdened with its implications. Should we reveal it to the world or keep it hidden? The responsibility weighed on us. My mind raced with questions. What knowledge was hidden in those glowing walls? The city's beauty was tinged with melancholy. Even the greatest civilizations can vanish, lost beneath the ice. We were left with wonder and dread. Our scientific minds raced to explain the impossible. Was the city extraterrestrial, a colony from another world? Or was it built by an ancient, non-human Earth species lost to time? The architecture suggested beings unlike us, perhaps reptilian, insectoid, or something stranger. Some wondered if it was a lost human civilization echoing myths of Atlantis. Each theory was more fantastic than the last. Without access, we could only speculate. The city was a mirror for our hopes and fears. Was it a message, a warning, or a forgotten echo? The city offered no answers, only questions. We explored the city with our camera, mapping its vast, pristine streets. There was no dust, no debris, no sign of life, just emptiness. No bodies, no artifacts, no trace of its builders. The city was a perfect shell, untouched by time or disaster. Its absence was more chilling than ruins. Had the inhabitants vanished suddenly or left by design? We focused on the shifting patterns on the walls, hoping for a clue. Our linguists and computer scientists searched for meaning in the geometric designs. It was a language, or a data system, but we had no key. The city spoke in light, but we could not understand. We were illiterate in the face of its knowledge. The silence was overwhelming. 3 months have passed since we breached the ice. In that time, the world outside has continued on, oblivious to the secrets hidden beneath these endless sheets of white. The Antarctic winds howl above, erasing any trace of our presence, as if nature itself conspires to keep our discovery hidden. The world above remains unaware of the city below. Here, in this frozen expanse, the silence is absolute, broken only by the distant crack of shifting ice. We've sent word to a select few leaders, carefully choosing who can be trusted with the truth. Our messages are encrypted, our intentions guarded. Even now, we wonder if we've done the right thing, or if we've set something in motion that cannot be undone. The future is uncertain, and every decision weighs heavily on us. Our mission is over, but a new one is beginning, a manned descent into the city. We stand at the threshold, preparing ourselves for what lies beneath, knowing that what we find could change everything we know about our world. The risks are immense and the unknown is vast. Yet the lure of knowledge, the promise of discovery, is greater still. We are driven by curiosity, by the hope that we might uncover answers to questions humanity has never dared to ask. The city waits, silent and patient, its light pulsing like a sleeping heart. It feels as though the city itself is alive, watching us as we prepare to enter its domain. We've focused on the past, piecing together fragments of a lost civilization. But now a new question haunts us, one that keeps us awake at night. What if the city is not as dormant as we believed? For months the city's glow was steady, unwavering, a constant in the darkness below. Today we noticed a subtle change, a shift in the rhythm of the light. It flickered just for a moment as if something deep within had awakened. It's a small thing, but it means something has changed. The city is no longer just a relic of the past. It is responding, perhaps even communicating. We have been watching the city, documenting every detail, every anomaly, hoping to understand its mysteries before we step inside. But for how long has it been watching us? The thought lingers, unsettling and profound, as we prepare for what comes next. The next chapter is about to begin, and none of us can predict what we will find when we finally cross the threshold into the unknown.